Taxonomical AIDS. Taxonomic studies of various species of plants, animals, and other organisms are useful in agriculture, forestry, and industries, and in general knowing of our biospheres and their diversity. These studies could require correct classification and identification of organisms. Identification of organisms requires the intensive laboratory and field studies. The collection of actual specimens of plants and animal species is essential and is the primary source of taxonomic studies. These are also fundamental to studies and essential for training in the systematics. It is useful for classification of an organism, and the information gathered is also stored along with the specimens. In some cases, the specimen is preserved for the further studies. Biologists have established a certain procedures and technique to store and preserve the information as well as the specimen. Some of them are explained to help us understand the uses of these aids. Herbariums. Herbarium is a storehouse of collected plant specimens. They are dried, pressed, and preserved on sheets. Further, the sheets are arranged according to the universally accepted system of classification. These specimens, along with their description on the herbarium sheets, become a storehouse of the respiratory for the future use. The herbarium sheets also carry a label providing information about data, place of collection, English, local and botanical names, family, collectors' names, and etc. Herbaria also serves as a quick referral system in taxonomic studies. Next, botanical gardens. These are specialized gardens have collections of living plants for reference. Plant species in these gardens are grown for identification purpose, and each plant is labeled indicating its botanical or scientific name and its family. The famous botanical gardens are at Kiev, it's England, and Indian Botanical Garden is at Howrah, Calcutta, India, and National Botanical Research Institute is at Lucknow, India. Next, museum. Biological museums are generally set up in educational institutes such as schools and colleges. Museums have collection of preserved plants and animal specimens for study and reference. The specimens are preserved in the containers or jar in a preservative solutions. Plant and animal specimens may also be preserved as dry specimens. Insects are preserved in insects after collecting, killing, and pinning. Large animals, birds are usually stuffed and preserved. Museums also have a collection of skeletons of animals too. Next, zoological parks. These are the places where wild animals are kept in protected environment under human care, which enable us to learn about their food habits and behavior. All animals in a zoo are provided as far as possible the conditions similar to the natural habitats. Children love visiting these parks, commonly called zoos. You can see the pictures of the animals given below. Elephant and extra. Next, key. Key is another taxonomical aid used for identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. The keys are based on the contrasting characters generally in a pair called couplet. It represents a choice made between two opposite options. This results in acceptance of only one and rejection of the other. Each statement in a key is called a lead. Separate taxonomic keys are required for the each taxonomic category such as family, genus and species for identification purpose. Keys are generally analytic in nature. Flora, manuals, and monographs or catalogs are some of the other means of recording descriptions. They helps in correct identification. Flora contains the actual amount of habitat and distribution of plants of a given area. This provided the index to the plant species found in a particular area. Manuals are useful in providing information for identification of names of species found in an area. Monographs contains information on any one taxon. Thank you.